Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and it's Friday. So you know what that means. It's time for updates, life updates, my weigh-in for the week, and just what's been going on in life. First of all, I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. I'll give you an update on our Thanksgiving as well. And if you're excited for another update weigh-in video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because we do this video every Friday, and I actually upload 4 to 5 videos every single week. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend personalized macros and calories. That is what I follow to lose and maintain my weight loss, and spoiler alert, they're on sale today for Black Friday. This is my biggest sale of the year on personalized macros and calories, as well as my 4 recipe ebooks. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts are all on sale today only for Black Friday. I will put all of the information down below for you. Also, personalized macros and calories make an amazing gift. If you want to gift that calculation to someone for the holidays, I just need their email so that I can reach out to them, have them complete the questionnaire, and get their macros and calories done. And if you have not done them or you're in need of a recalculation, this is the best deal of the year. And it is today only Black Friday. I will have all of that down below for you, as well as my Facebook group that is free and supportive. Come and join us. We would love to have you, and discounts and links to my favorite things. I've also been posting a lot of Black Friday deals in my Facebook group and over on Instagram, so make sure you're following me to get all the details on what's going on for specials for today as well as for Cyber Monday. Going to talk about one of the best Black Friday deals that I came across that you definitely want to get your hands on, and that is from one of my favorite supplement brands, Purality Health. I've been taking Purality Health supplements for well over a year. I've talked about them multiple times here on my channel. I continue to take these daily, and they are having an incredible Black Friday sale. They have 45% off site-wide. You can purchase 1 bottle, 3 bottles, or 6 bottles, and the more you bundle, the better the deal. And this is all of the products on the Purality Health website. You can choose from any of their products. I'm going to share with you 4 of my favorites, but like I said, it is 45% off site-wide. You also get a free gift added to your order with $150 or more, and free shipping orders of $200 or more. This is a great time for you to stock up on Purality Health, but also they make an amazing gift. So let's talk about my top 4 products. Now, I've used a lot of the Purality Health products, but these are the 4 that I use pretty much daily. First up is their hair renewal. This has literally changed my hair game. My hair is the longest, healthiest, strongest it has ever been, and I attribute it to this. This is a supplement I take daily. It's actually a pure dose of the Swiss compound Anagain. This is something that is really popular for hair growth and hair renewal. If you suffer from thinning hair from weight loss or just brittle, dry hair, this is absolutely fantastic. It actually helps with new hair growth and stronger strands in general. I do 8 pumps on my tongue daily, and it tastes really good, just like strawberries. And I'm telling you, this is great for anybody struggling with their hair. Purality Health supplement I've been taking the longest is the nano glutathione. This is amazing for weight loss. It's actually dubbed to be the master antioxidant. You can't actually get glutathione in your food, so you have to supplement it. It's something that your body needs for its essential amino acids and just its healthiest body in general. It's going to help neutralize free radicals and help prevent and reduce oxidative stress. It helps with healthy aging, overall well-being, and is an amazing supplement for weight loss. Speaking of weight loss supplements, I love to pair the glutathione and the ashwagandha together. We've been told for years how great ashwagandha is for overall health and for weight loss. It actually reduces your stress levels, slows down aging, improves brain function, helps balance hormones, especially as we age, and boosts sexual health in both men and women. It actually tastes a lot like chai tea. It's kind of got that spicy flavor, but in a really good way. And again, you just pump it on your tongue daily. These 2 together are amazing for weight loss. And last but not least is newer to my supplement line, and that is Meno Plus. I am definitely in perimenopause, well on my way to menopause, and this has been absolutely integral in helping that process be a little bit easier. And I also love that there's no artificial flavors or preservatives. It helps with the relief of common perimenopause, menopause, and post-menopause symptoms. Things like hot flashes, fatigue, lack of sleep. That is me. That is the biggest thing that I've noticed in perimenopause, and Menopause has really helped my sleep quality improve drastically. And the other thing I love about it is it helps regulate your mood. Fast absorbing and highly beneficial in any stage of menopause, and it tastes like chocolate. So what could be better? Like I said, you can't go wrong with any of the Purality Health supplements. They are all natural, high quality, fast absorbing supplements that taste amazing. Every single one actually delivers results. So again, they are doing 45% off for their Black Friday sale. I will link all of the information down below for you. Any of the supplements on their website are great options. These 4 are my all-time favorites. I've also, like I said, been posting a lot of Black Friday sales on my Facebook group and on my Instagram. And don't forget, today is my Black Friday sale on personalized macros and calories, as well as my recipe ebooks. Speaking about Thanksgiving, let's talk about how my week has been. This last week has been really busy. I was definitely playing catch up from when Amy was here. When she was here, I just focused on hanging out with her. So I got a little bit behind in all of my work, YouTube related and bomb party related. So I had to spend this week kind of getting caught up. I also had some personal appointments and things that I had to go to. Lola actually goes to the vet today. I'll fill you guys in on that. So it's just been really busy. And then we actually had Thanksgiving at our house, and my in-laws came over and celebrated Thanksgiving with us yesterday. Started Thanksgiving morning off with the 4th year in a row that I've done the turkey trot in Tucson. So I did the 5K with my boot camp group. It's the most fun. It is such a fun run. We all dress up in our turkey Thanksgiving attire. The weather is perfect. The course is a little bit challenging, which is really good. And you know that I have not been running. I really haven't been training for a 5K outside of my regular workouts and the little bit of running that I do at boot camp. But I feel like I did really good this year. I enjoyed it. There was quite a few of us that did the turkey trot together, and it was just a really fun way to kick off Thanksgiving. Not to mention, we're getting that metabolism boost, getting our exercise in before we enjoy Thanksgiving dinner. As soon as the turkey trot was over, I came home and I started preparing dinner. Now we keep it pretty simple because it's just Troy, myself, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law. So what we did this year is I made a ham. Troy's not a big turkey person, so he wanted ham. So we did ham. I made roasted asparagus, which was absolutely delicious. I had some truffle butter on it. It was fantastic. And then instead of mashed potatoes, this year we did twice baked potatoes. Again, that was something that Troy asked for. And then I made some stuffing, one of Troy's favorites. That's actually his favorite side dish for Thanksgiving. Mine is sweet potatoes, but I decided not to make those this year because honestly, I'm one of the only people who eats them, and I don't need to have an entire pan of sweet, yummy, marshmallow covered sweet potatoes. So we opted for twice baked potatoes instead. And then my mother-in-law brought over a fruit salad and a homemade pumpkin pie, which is absolutely delicious. We just hung out, we spent the day eating, talking, and then we played our favorite game. One of our traditions for Thanksgiving is left, right, center. It's a dice game with quarters. It is so much fun. I think you can buy the game on Amazon. If you can, I'll link it down below for you. They're also doing a bunch of Black Friday deals right now, but it's a tradition. We play it every Thanksgiving. It is so much fun. It's a competitive game where you roll dice and pass quarters. If you know, you know. Let me know down below. Do you play left, right, center with your family? Because it's one of our favorites. And that was our Thanksgiving in a nutshell. It was a very low key, very relaxed. And then today we did not have boot camp. So I ended up going to the gym in Quail Creek and doing a strength training workout. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day decorating. So my background will be changed from fall to Christmas. We're going to decorate our house inside and out. One of my favorite times of year. I actually am going to go buy a new Christmas tree today on a Black Friday deal, because our lights died on our old Christmas tree. I feel like when you get a pre-lit tree, it only lasts maybe 3 or 4 years and then the lights die, and that's what happened. So we ended up throwing it away when we moved into this house. So we're on the hunt for a new tree, and because of the layout of our new home, I want to get a skinny one, but I want to get a tall one, maybe 9 feet, 10 feet, since we have 12-foot ceilings, but our space is limited for a tree. Plus, I just love a good pencil tree, and I would prefer to have it flocked, but Troy says absolutely not. My last tree was flocked and it is messy, I'm not gonna lie. I just really like the look of it, but we're on the hunt today for a tree and to get the house fully decorated. So that is the plan for Black Friday. I'm gonna do a little shopping as well online. And like I said, I'm gonna head to the store to pick up my tree on an amazing Black Friday deal. We did have boot camp Monday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, Thanksgiving, I did the turkey trot in lieu of my traditional workout. So I still got in a full week of activity, which is fantastic. And like I mentioned, I spent the entire week working. I was working I've been working 10, 12 hours a day, just trying to get caught up. Not to mention going live for Bomb Party on Wednesday, and then I have a live both tomorrow and Sunday, which are my traditional weekend lives, and I'm live anywhere from 7 to 9 hours. So it's a full day thing. So I really had to spend this week getting caught up, which I feel really good. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I feel really good because I am fully caught up on everything I needed to get done. Palmer and Troy are doing really well. Poor Troy, for the second time since we moved here, not even 4 years ago, he got jury duty, and he was able to get out of jury duty last time, which maybe it was a year ago that he got summoned for jury duty, because his doctor wrote him a note because he can't sit, stand, or walk for very long. So jury duty is just not something that he can do. So his doctor, his primary care doctor, excused him from jury duty. Well, she has since left, and we don't actually have a primary care doctor right now. I can't get in to see the new person until May, and Troy can't get in until January. So he was starting to panic on how he was going to navigate jury duty if he had to go. And thank goodness his vascular doctor, who, by the way, vascular surgeons do not fill out paperwork for jury duty. He knows Troy's history so well. He's actually the one that put those extra stents in Troy's vena cava about 6 months ago. He actually filled out the paperwork for Troy, which was really, really nice. Troy thanked him 100 times because truly surgeons don't do that. He said he'll do it as a one-time courtesy because Troy wasn't able to get it filled out from a doctor, and they told us that he had to have an appointment before they would fill out paperwork, and he can't get in until January or February. So that wasn't good. So thank goodness the vascular doctor kindly did that for us. He actually told Troy on the phone that he has jury duty, and Troy's like, would you like me to fill out paperwork for you? So he got excused from jury duty, which is great. It's just not something that he can do. So hopefully he doesn't get it again. Like I said, this is the second time he's gotten it since we've moved to Arizona. I've yet to get it, and I hope that I don't, but it's crazy that he's gotten chosen twice, especially after he was released the first time for medical, and that medical condition didn't change or isn't going to change. So thank goodness for his vascular surgeon. That was such a nice favor that he did for Troy. Let's chat a little bit about Lola. So in Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day, I gave you at the end just a quick little update on Lola. And I told you last Friday what happened at her oncology appointment. So actually Lola goes to the vet today. So remember last Friday I said that her oncologist recommended that she goes in, she has her blood work done to see kind of where her kidney values are. And then I want her regular vet to also look at the tumor on her neck and see what her opinion is on whether or not it's operable, it's removable, if her blood work comes back okay and she's a candidate for that procedure. So she actually sees the vet today at 11:30. So I'll give you guys another update in Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day. I can't tell if the tumors continue to grow, but it did double in size in the course of a month, and it is very large on her neck. And now it's starting to grow another bump or nodule on it. Now it is only on half of her neck, and it sits right below her jawline. It is not connected to her neck, and it doesn't bother her. She doesn't care about it. My only concern is it continuing to grow where it does impact her life, or it impacts her way of breathing, eating, or drinking. That is what I'm most concerned about. We don't know if we're already outside the window of removal, or like I said, if she's even a candidate due to her kidney disease, but that is something that we're gonna find out a little bit more today. We actually wouldn't even have her blood work back today. We probably won't get it until next week. So if I have it back, I'll update you Wednesday. If not, I'll update you in next Friday's weigh-in. She's been doing overall pretty well. We still struggle with her eating. Sometimes she won't eat the entire day, and then I can barely get her to eat anything at night. She's definitely not getting in all of her calories. I feel like her weight loss is going to continue, and we're now in that window. She can't really lose a lot more weight. We really don't want her below 45 pounds, and she was about 49 and a half at our last vet visit, and she had lost about 5 pounds in that 1 month time between her oncology appointment and a month later the current oncology appointment. So I'm doing everything that I can to get her to eat. She's not eating dog food. Now she doesn't doesn't even eat a lot of treats. She'll eat human food, things like steak, hamburger. So whatever I can get her to eat, I get her to eat. But I will tell you that it is something I stress over all day long. She continues to take nausea medication. Sometimes we'll give her an appetite stimulant. I'm actually going to get a refill of that at the vet today. It's just a constant battle. And there was a day this last week that I got her to eat in the morning, and then she didn't eat anything until 6 p.m. the next day. So over 24 hours. So it's a battle, and I feel like that is the biggest issue right now that we have with Lola. Other than that, she's fairly normal. She's happy. She does sleep a lot, but she's almost 13, so that's to be expected. But overall, I feel like her quality of life is really good. It's just the eating. And again, I don't know if the lack of appetite is a mix of kidney disease, being older, also maybe being nauseous, having tummy issues. So we do everything that we can to take those issues away to try to get her to eat. And she's really picky on what she eats. So we've just got to change it up every single day. And like I've said before, she'll eat one thing one day and won't touch it the next day. And you guys are so great about giving suggestions, and I appreciate it, but we have tried everything. We kind of have a system of what we get for Lola to eat. So we're just trying to navigate it the best that we can. And we know her inside and out, and whatever we can get her to eat, we're gonna get her to eat. But every day that she eats less and less, it worries me, because you know that when dogs stop eating or drinking or doing their normal daily activities, that's not a good sign for how things are going for them. So I'm always I feel like there's a gazillion pound weight off my shoulders every day when I actually get her to eat something, even if it's at the end of the day. And oftentimes if I eat, she'll eat. So if she sees me eating, then I can usually prompt her to eat. And then once I get her to eat, I can get her to eat a decent amount. But like I said, it's most likely not the amount of calories she needs every day to maintain her weight or gain weight. I mean, we can even be in the gaining of weight stage. So that's another conversation that I want to have with her vet today. Now, I've asked every vet, the oncologist, her regular vet, nobody really has any suggestions other than just get her to eat whatever she'll eat. But I'm going to have that conversation again today, and again ask for some more appetite stimulant, because I feel like that does help. Maybe not as much as it should, but I feel like about an hour after we give it to her, that's typically when I can get her to eat if that's been a struggle throughout the day. And I really don't want to force feed her. That's not a quality of life for Lola. I don't want to shove food down her throat or give her the high calorie paste. I want her to eat because she wants to. Again, her quality of life is the #1 priority, and that includes eating, and eating at her own free will, not being forced to eat. So that's the biggest battle, the biggest hurdle that we have with Lola. But I'm just grateful she's still here, and truly grateful every day for her. And I keep just praying that she'll make it through the holidays. I don't want to lose her during the holidays. I mean, I'd rather her make it way past the holidays, but I'm like, please just be healthy and happy through the holidays. That's the really big thing for me. So I'm anxious to hear what we find out, but I'm anxious to see what the vet, her regular vet, has to say today. And then, like I said, if for some reason she is a candidate to have it removed, then our next step would be to meet with the surgeon to see what that looks like, and again, if they think that she's a candidate. This last week, I also got to do a couple fun things. On Friday of last week, I got to have lunch with my friend Melissa and Whitney, which was really fun for my birthday. And then on Tuesday of this last week, I went to dinner with all the girls in my boot camp group for my birthday as well. So I feel very loved, and I feel very blessed to have such amazing friends and community. It's been a really great birthday, low key, but really great. And I still can't believe I'm 50 and that I'm half a century old. That's just absolutely blows my mind. I definitely feel good for 50, but it's still weird to be 50. I've been tracking my food, not daily, but I've been tracking a couple times a week just to kind of keep tabs, keep my thumb on how many calories I'm eating, making sure I'm at maintenance, making sure I'm getting in my protein. Obviously, I've had some birthday celebrations. We've had Thanksgiving, but I feel really good about the choices that I made. I obviously enjoyed Thanksgiving. You're not gonna gain weight in one day. It's what you do the other 6 days of the week. So I enjoyed myself on Thanksgiving. I didn't track my food. And actually, when I stepped on the scale today, I maintained my weight. I have not changed a single ounce since last week. Now, you know that I had a little bit of a loss last week. So the fact that I maintained my weight over the Thanksgiving holiday, over my birthday, I'm thrilled with that. And actually, my weight is a little bit on the lower side right now, which is great, especially as we move into the holidays. So maintenance for the week, I'll go ahead and pop up here on this screen my current weight, my maintenance, as well as how much I have lost over overall. And like I said, I feel really, really good about that. I've continued to be active. I've continued to be mindful of what I'm eating. And that is my plan through the holidays. Every year I do a maintain, not gain through the holidays. And that is my plan again this year. At the end of the year, if I'm around the same weight as I am now, I'm going to consider that a huge, huge win. I do plan on doing some holiday baking. I've got some holiday parties coming up and I'm going to enjoy them. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm not going to restrict or eliminate. I firmly believe that living a balanced lifestyle and eating the foods we enjoy and celebrating the holidays is the best way to sustain any weight loss and really just live a healthy, fulfilling life overall. And sometimes life lifes and we just can't put our weight loss, our eating, our tracking as a priority. And during the holidays, that becomes an issue for a lot of people. It's a busy, busy time of year. So I'm gonna maintain, not gain. Let me know if you're right along with me. If that is your goal over the holidays, is to maintain and not gain. And don't forget, today only is the Black Friday sale on macros and calories and my recipe ebooks. If you wanna set yourself up with some really good recipes to finish out the year and move into the new year. And now I wanna hear from you guys. How was your Thanksgiving? How was your weigh in? Fill me in on everything down below. And what's your plan for the holidays? Are you still in weight loss mode or are you in the maintain, not gain mode? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Send your prayers and love for Lola. And I will see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. We have a massive haul, a Costco stock up haul and my traditional weekly haul as well. So it's going to be a great one. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear.